Okay, I wanted to quickly just record this video to show you how to access data. And I was going to show you on my ANet, and this circle has been spinning for the entire time. So forget that. I would go in through ARC, right? So you're at Okta, you find your ARC button, you click on ARC. You probably won't be asked to sign into every single school the way I am, but whatever. Find elementary school, right? Find the ANet report. When you find the ANet report, you want to go to the second tab here where it says performance by item. And then you have to select all the right things. So A3, you want to select Quest, you want to select Fourth, you want to select Math, right? Don't select any comparison, and then select yourself. I'm not selecting anybody because I don't want to call anybody out, but anyway, now you've got all the questions. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to start to put the questions in order. Now, the only reason I don't love ARC is because you can't see what the question is. So I really encourage you to print this out and have this with you. You could even write directly on here as you're writing in the template that I sent you, right? Because you want to be paying attention to like what these questions are actually about, right? So what you're going to do is you are going to categorize them, each question as you go along, into 3 different buckets. It could be less than 50, it could be 50 to 75, or greater than 75. And you're going to write down the number and the topic, okay? So like, let's just start with number 1. 76% of kids got this one right? So I'm going to put this one in the 3rd bucket, okay? I'm going to write number 1. It's going to go here. Whoop. It's going to go here, number 1. Oh my God, you guys, what's happening? Sorry, try that again. Number 1. And then I need to look on the thing to see the topic, right? So this was simple subtracting fractions. And frankly, like this is small enough, I can just write that right on there. Like it was straight up 2 3/8 minus 5/8. Now, when you put something in a category, you have a possible step 2 or step 3. If you put the question in this category, write down the percent that shows that answer choice so you can do some analysis later. If you put a question in this category, write down the actual names of who missed it. And even better if you want to make a note of what they picked. So what I would do, I'm looking at number 1 here, right? It was in the 76. I'm clicking to see who got it wrong, and I'm writing their names down. Now for you guys, it's not going to be quite this many kids because it's just in your class, right? But I'm writing all of these names. I'm going to write Glover, McQueen, Simon, Smith. And I'm going to do it for everybody who missed it, right? And their names are just going to get written right here. Glover. You're going to have better handwriting than me and not be writing on a computer. McQueen. Because this is my small group right there. Like I know exactly. And if I can make little notes about what they picked, even better, right? Like for example, in this case, if you picked B, which is what it seems like most students did, right? Then you probably didn't, I don't know. You're going to have to spend some time thinking about why they did this. That's what we're going to meet and talk about. Let's say you get to this one, number 2. This goes in the 50 to 75 category. What I'm going to write down here is A, 24%, B, 12%, C, 6%, right? That's what I'm going to put as I write this one down. So number 2, and I'm going to write down exactly who picked what category here. What did I say? A was 24. I'm going to write that down. B, whatever percent, because this is going to also really help me. And then, of course, I'm looking like, what was the question? Okay, you know, and I might write like, it was pictures of, 3 circles of 4/5. And I'm going to just write that up here, pictures. So that's all you're doing. You're filling it in. If you fill in one here, you just need to write it and write what it was. But over here, you're adding in these extra things. And that's really the reflection. At the bottom, there's 3 questions, but you're just going to leave it at that and then bring that to our meeting.